that what you're going to demand?
I've been demanding it. I've been demanding it even before the start of this fight, before the start of this camp. I don't want to wait any longer. I knew I had to make a big statement. Enrique Vivas, he's never been stopped. I stopped him in 3 rounds. And to me, I just want to show that I'm on a different level from anybody that's in my division. I am the best 126 featherweight in the division. And I feel like, I'm going to continue to make a debate until there's no debate.
Do you feel as though you had to make a statement tonight, which meant knockout of some sort?
I had a feeling, I really wanted to just dominate, however domination was going to look. But, I knew the knockout was going to be sweet and cement, but it was like, okay, no. Yeah, and he's ready. He's ready for that next step up.
What about Espinoza? You mentioned you're going to fight against the best. What about Espinoza?
Ask him, what about me? That's the question you need to ask.
No, but I'm asking you, what is your opinion? You're willing to fight with a real Mexican?
I've been willing to fight against... Enrique's a real Mexican.
Yeah.
He's a real Mexican. Like, I don't want to discredit that.
I'm saying, he born in Mexico.
Oh,
that's my point.
No. He's from Mexico. But
that's my point.
What I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to discredit the way I just did in there. That guy was a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? But I also want to say that I've been calling out Espinoza. I've been at his fights saying I was going to chop down the tree. I've been commentating. I'm not ducking anybody. All right? And I just want to make that clear. Espinoza want to fight me. That's the question. You go ahead and ask him that, and then you get your answer.
You believe he's ducking you?
I don't believe anything. I believe that all of the champions want to fight the best. And I want to test and prove that. Until that happens, then we'll see who's ducking who. But, I'm here, I'm ready. And until, tomorrow and everything happens, we're going to see who's ducking who.
But this version of you is super dangerous. I can tell.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
Bruce, against...
Break down the knockout for me. It seemed like you were catching him. It seemed like you could tell you were picking him apart, and it was just kind of a matter of time.
Well, Enrique Vivas, he starts off pretty fast. You know what I'm saying? He has a pretty fast pace, and he wants to, I guess, make you uncomfortable with his pressure. And that's kind of what I wanted him to do, because he starts to kind of open up, and then I was just going to slip in my clean, planted shots in between his shots. I'll probably play the ropes, make him feel like he's getting some shots off, and then just slide my right hands and my uppercuts and my jabs to the body, little things that he doesn't even know that's breaking him down, because he's so focused on what he's doing, and just kind of just mentally break him down like that. And then once I caught him with an uppercut, I think I saw him his eyes kind of go a little wooze, and then I just landed a nice combination, so he was hurt and got him up out of there.
So Bruce,
obviously you knocked him out, never been knocked out before. Do you feel there's any more statements to make to finally get
I feel like this should be it. I feel like this is the exclamation point to where it's like, all right, now fans are going to be all over on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Be like, yo, give him a title shot. He's begging for it. He's putting on shows. He's knocking these guys out. He's improving time in and time out every single time he fights. Give him his shot. I just want my shot. Y'all been seeing me put that up. Hashtag I just want my shot. Y'all put that up in y'all posts too. I just want my shot. But yeah, man, that's what I've been doing, man. Like I said, man, the Shoo show, you just never know. Don't blink. Y'all tune in.
Bruce, we saw what your counter-punching did against that kind of style. The guy just trying to be relentless.
Yeah.
Does the same kind of thing happen to Ball and Espinoza? They apply a lot of pressure and try
Possibly.
to do the same.
Possibly. If they come with that game plan, same thing will obviously happen. But if they don't, I'll adjust and then probably do the same thing too.
Bruce, have you asked, or do you think Top Rank, or will you make it clear to Top Rank, enforce my mandatory position, do whatever it takes with any of the sanctioning bodies?
100%. I'm top 4 in all of the sanctioning bodies, number 1 and 2 of them.
Yeah.
I especially really want to push for, the WBC. Obviously, we got the Eliminator. We just did that WBA with Nick Ball. I'm really focused on the Nick Ball and Stephen Fulton the most, because Stephen Fulton, I'm going for the big fights, period. I'm going for the biggest fights. And Stephen Fulton, he's the most accomplished champion in the division. 2 division world champ. His resume speaks for itself. Then when it comes to Nick Ball, he's probably the most lucrative fight out of the whole division. And I feel like that's a big fight to be made. Those are the guys that's most attracted to me in terms of fighting.
There's some buzz about Fulton moving up to 30 to challenge for Foster's title.
He's got to 126. Why would he do that? then he just get dropped by
Carlos Castro.
And he gets moved to 26. Why would he do that? That's stupid. Fight all the best in 26. You know what I mean? Get that work out here. Get with guys that's your size, that you can't make 22 anymore, and just do it like that. I don't know, man. I want to fight champions. I'm not trying to fight for no vacant belt and trying to not do that. Nah, I want to be the guy that beat the guy.
Bruce, being that you're number 1 and 2 with sanctioning bodies, does that give you some power? Can you put pressure on them to
100%.
force the mandatory? I mean,
that's what I'm doing, man. That's what right there. That's putting that. What I just did out there is putting pressure. That's a form of putting pressure. I'm being everybody's faces. I'm being at all the press conference, all the interviews. all the music videos,
All of the videos.
dancing, but you know, I'm gonna do all of that, man, just to apply that pressure and demand my shot. I just want my opportunity, and I will show out. And when it's all said and done, you guys are gonna know that I'm the best 126. I might even go undisputed the way I'm looking. I might be the first. Hey, has there ever been an undisputed featherweight world champion?
No, I don't believe so.
Shushu gonna be the first.
Where are you
How does
going
the
to
fight
be May
between
4th?
you and Nick Wall play out, and would you go over there to fight him?
I would 100% I would love to go over in Liverpool to fight over there, but I would also love for him to come to New York and fight me as well too. You know, I mean, it doesn't really matter where we fight. I just want my shot. But how does it play out? I mean, well, I ain't gonna lose. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna get the dub. But yeah, no, it'll be a great fight. And you know what I mean? I feel like, you know, that's something that I feel like the world doesn't tune into, especially with the performances we've put on.
Shushu, are you willing to stay in the division a year and a half to welcome Inoue and maybe get a super fight like that?
100%. You know, you guys have heard me mention him before. You know, I'm not mentioning him as much now because he's not at 122. I'm 126. He's still got business at 122. And if he decides to move up, then we'll talk, you know, about all of that stuff again. That'll be a great fight to be made. He's a, you know, great champion, one of the best, you know, to ever lace him up. You know what I'm saying? And I would love that fight, but you know, let's see if he moves up. If once he does that, then you know, let's get it on.
Something you would take in Japan, or would it have to be here?
It doesn't matter to me, like I said. I mean, I would love for it to be here, though. I ain't even gonna lie to you, because he has so much power and you know, over there with Japan and stuff like that. And but I would love for me to have some type of comfortability and have him fight over here.
Bruce, you plan to be there May 4th? Him and Espinoza co-headline?
100%. Yes, sir. I definitely plan on being there May 4th, showing face. Like I said, all up in the music videos. Yeah, no, I will be there for sure.
Are you kind of pulling up on the fight with a
One more time, say it again.
Are you kind of pulling up on the fight with a knowing of, hey, Inoue, I want you. I gotta get my title first. I know I gotta get that belt first to get the fight with you, but I'm here and let's get to it
What's that
sooner.
for Espinoza?
So I'm gonna answer his question first. He pulled up on me. I gotta return the favor. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, of course. And Espinoza goes the same thing. You know, he's in 126, so I'm sending that message as well too. If he wants to fight, let's get it on.
Thanks, Bruce.